we fumbled the bag. We fumbled the bag. We don't get too many opportunities. We don't get too much spotlight on us unless it's entertainment driven. The last time, Kobe Bryant, for example, was like the last time they had the spotlight on us, and that was about an entertainer passing away. We don't get too many opportunities. First of all, we got to break down what's the difference between Black Lives Matter, the movement, and then the brand. The brand that's George Soros and all of this other shit, and then you got Billy Porter trying to make it about gay people, and there's nothing's organized about this shit. These protests are not organized. They've been infiltrated. I have no problem with white people protesting, but when you got more white people out there than black folks, it's hard to really push a black agenda. So when you got states like Wyoming, Utah, Iowa, Nebraska, Oregon, it kind of overshadows anything black, and it went from being what I thought was about a black agenda to just being, it's really become a civil war between civilians and police officers. Now they're talking about getting rid of police altogether. I'm like, a policeless society would be chaotic. That's what you really want. I don't think that was our agenda. I thought the police. We need police. We just need them to do their fucking job. It's not, you don't need a no police society. This should be Grand Theft fucking Auto. You know what I mean? But what they have made this was supposed to be more about, we had an opportunity to really push a black agenda, and we let it get infiltrated, and now it's all just about police brutality and just George Floyd only. There's a lot of George Floyds out there. Rest in peace to George Floyd. Hope his family get their justice. But it's a lot of George Floyds out there, my nigga. Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, you keep going. They've made it all just about that. And then when you see silly shit like Nicole Pelosi and the Democrats and congressmen coming out there in kente cloths and dashikis, taking a knee, and black social media ate it up like it was all funny. Oh, it was funny. It was jokes. I'm like, look, I'm a silly nigga. That shit wasn't funny. That was pandering 1-on-1. That was them insulting your intelligence. The fact that they think they could put on a fucking kente cloth and take a knee, and we supposed to, what the fuck is taking a knee anyway? Only reason Cat was doing it because NFL told him he couldn't sit down. Y'all, I've seen so many videos of police officers taking knees and black people just hip hop hooray. What the fuck is that? It's real shit that need to be put out there on the forefront. And other than, some things are happening, I applaud. Like they made the anti-Eric Gardner law in New York 5-6 years later. About fucking time where you can't choke a civilian out as a police officer. But what the fuck? Taking a knee? I mean, this shit is getting ridiculous. This shit is just, it's a joke. And this is what happens when you have no leadership, unfortunately, and you have nothing's organized. You know what I mean? We have failed to push a black agenda, and this whole time we've had fucking all of the spotlight is on us, and we're not pushing a real agenda. We're just letting Black Lives Matter run it over with whatever. Because it's a difference between the movement and then the brand. The movement is real. The brand is George Soros funded, and their hidden agenda really is they just trying to get the Democrats to black vote. That's obvious. White people have their agenda. What's our agenda, and why aren't we pushing that shit? That's why I say we got August 18th, I believe they announced it. I'm like, I don't even know where's this shit coming from. This shit is so unorganized. It's just coming out. They're gonna do a march on Washington. They haven't announced any speakers, any lead speakers. Well, this shit is crazy. This is the most unorganized I've seen black people ever. This is crazy. Who's speaking? Is it gonna be Farrakhan? I'm cool with that. Rizzy Islam? Oh, cool. No, of course it's not gonna be no real motherfuckers. It's gonna probably be clowns like Al Sharpton, Charlemagne, and come on. And speaking of Al Sharpton, I remember when Joe Biden made those comments about you not black if you don't vote for me, and he was being wild disrespectful to Charlemagne. These fools went up to Joe Biden's office and kicked it with him and took a photo op. It was him, Al Sharpton, Crump, and a few other cats. I'm like, yo, let me see if I can find that picture. This shit was, yeah, it was Joe Biden, of course. It was Cedric Richmond, Ben Crump, and Roger Floyd, and George Floyd's uncle, and they all were sitting there with Joe Biden. I'm like, come on, man, y'all just. He still gets the black vote, even though he disrespects black folks and he really don't give a fuck about you. And I get it. Trump said if you loot, we shoot. I get it. You got to get them out of there. But come the fuck on. We need our own political party. It's ridiculous. And I was like, we fumbled the bag. We really blew an opportunity We don't get too many chances where the spotlight is on us, and we blew the opportunity. You got the rest of the summer, but how long are these protests gonna last as the country continues to open up and people go back to work? Ask yourself that. How long are white people gonna have white guilt and continue to do stuff like rubbing people's feet? I seen motherfuckers giving people pedicures in North Carolina at the protest. Like, I'm taking a knee and all. This shit is silly, man. I don't want your sympathy. I don't want your sorries. We just want equal rights and we want a real fucking black agenda. And we fumbled that opportunity. Period. As I say, this march is really the last opportunity we got. I just hope it's organized. It's probably going to be over 1 million people out there, but it's got to be organized. It's got to be more black than white. And a black agenda has got to be pushed, because police brutality and the fact that a black person is more likely to get killed by a cop than anyone else, that's just a layer of our issues. There's a lot of other fucking issues that have hindered black people for years, and there's not enough sorries, and there's not enough knees and kente cloths that these Congress people can fucking, do to fix any of this shit. We need results, motherfucker. Results. No bullshit. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. And I'm like, and some people are just satisfied with anything. People voted today. Shout out to them. Vote. You know what I mean? Your local voting to me means more than your fucking presidential voting, because they gonna pick whoever they want to get in that shit. But we gotta push a real agenda. You know what time it is. Because everybody's got one but us, it seems like. Everyone's agenda is clear but us. Black Lives Matter is trying to get the black vote. You see all the commercials and shit now. All I see is a bunch of protests, infiltrated protests, and a bunch of pointless donations. Everyone's donating money now, but how many times have you seen people donate money to black causes and it don't trickle down to your neighborhood? It don't trickle down. I mean, when the NBA cares, you used to go to like black neighborhoods and set up parks. They motherfuckers ain't never come to my hood. You know what I'm saying? They never came to my hood when I was in Queens or Brooklyn or anything. This shit, a lot of this shit is just tax write-offs, man. All you seeing is pointless donations. Oh, Michael Jordan donated $100 million. Where is it? Is it really gonna affect any change? Seriously, man. We gotta fucking this is our last chance, really, in this summer or whatever, this moment, to really push an agenda, because we fucked up big time, and we've allowed them to take it over and flip the narrative. And like I say, this whole thing about not having police is fucking crazy. Y'all niggas, this is about to be a video game out here without police. But I always thought we just wanted the right police officers. Y'all don't want no cops at all? I don't know about that, but yeah, they're supposed to do this speech. Like I say, they haven't announced a fucking speaker. The shit could be fake news. I don't know, because this shit is so unorganized. You're like, what's the source? We can't even organize a social media rally. Remember Blackout Tuesday? It was so much confusion. Don't put this hashtag, use that hashtag. What the fuck? Man. So, yeah, March 18th. Not March 18th. August 18th. We're going to see. And like I say, this is like the Democrats are just using this to get votes. And people are just out there, just to be out there. And there's no direction at all. And we gotta fucking find a way to make ourselves heard as far as our issues, because it's beyond police brutality. But that's what they've made this all out to be. And it's bigger than that. And I don't care how many cops take a knee and how many cops resign, because a lot of cops are resigning. They tired of fighting every fucking day. I don't blame them. But this shit is bigger than that, and we gotta get to a real agenda. If not, this whole moment means nothing. And you just gonna look back at it 10 years from now like, yeah, I remember that crazy summer. It was like wild for a few weeks and same old shit. So 2020 is the year of vision. Open your fucking eyes. Alright. See pandering. Notice pandering when you see it, because they're pandering, man. And everyone was just making jokes about that shit when they was out there taking a knee in kente cloths. That shit was insulting like a motherfucker. The fact that you think is that easy to get black votes, we just gonna take a knee and these niggas is gonna fucking forgive and forget. Man, we gotta do better, man. Well, let me know what y'all think, man. Like I said, when you speak real shit, sometimes it rubs people the wrong way. Some people, you say something they might not want to hear, but it's the truth, man. This shit has been taken over. They have hijacked this shit, and they've changed the narrative. And like I say, a lot of it is our fault. We gotta hold people accountable. Y'all want to vote for Joe Biden? Okay, hold that motherfucker accountable. Don't let him do like Obama and the other Democrats for the last fucking forever. Hold them accountable. Hold everybody accountable. If a white person asks me if they want to, take a knee or do some kiss ass shit, I'm like, man, get the fuck up. We just want equal rights. I don't even want to talk to you. I want to talk to one of these legislators or something like that. Get out of here. Miss me with that shit, man. Period.